Prepare to be amazed by the research platform Flip from the Scripps Institute, an unbelievable ship that blurs the lines between a ship and a submarine. Based in San Diego Bay, this amazing ship can be towed out to sea to conduct with subsurface research. But as its name implies, the RP Flip doesn't study the ocean in the usual manner. The entire ship can flip itself 90 degrees from its horizontal position into a vertical orientation. This mind-blowing maneuver leaves only 17 meters of the platform above the surface, while sending 91 meters of its original length beneath the ocean waves. To maintain the ship's stability while vertical, the RP Flip takes on ocean water to create ballast. When preparing to reorient the ship back to horizontal, air is pumped into the ballast tanks to replace the water. The RP Flip was originally designed for the study of submarine warfare, but its current assignments are purely scientific. Those who have actually seen this amazing ship in transition report being thunderstruck by the experience. For the rest of us, the video footage alone is a sight we'll never forget. Now let's look at 6 more extremely unique ships. Introducing the E-Ship 1, a revolutionary wind hybrid commercial cargo ship from German company Enercon. Commissioned for ocean operation by shipping company Auerbach Schifffahrt, this 12,750-ton ship uses 4 massive devices called Flettner rotors. Unlike wind-driven motors, Flettner rotors are rotated by a mechanical linkage to the ship's propellers. Their spinning motion creates lift through the Magnus effect, or perpendicular force. As they spin, wind flow in front of the rotors is accelerated, which causes a suction effect. This increases the air pressure behind the rotors, creating a driving force that pushes the ship forward. While that might sound like a bunch of scientific jargon, the E-Ship 1's 4 Flettner rotors save approximately 15% on total fuel consumption, with its 9 Caterpillar diesel engines pumping out 6.3 megawatts of energy. That translates into hundreds of thousands of dollars per year saved on fuel costs. For companies interested in Flettner rotor technology, Finnish company Norse Power can install Flettner rotors on ships being planned for construction as well as existing vessels. This turnkey solution could signal the beginning of a much broader use of these rotors in the future. Meet the Botsand class oil recovery ships from the German Navy, a wildly configured double-hull vessel designed to remove spilled oil from ocean water. When oil is spilled from an oil tanker or leaked out of a damaged offshore oil well, the environmental damage can be catastrophic. Instead of using some of the more well-known methods of removing oil from ocean water, these amazing ships employ a completely different technique. Botsand-class vessels feature twin hulls connected at one end on a central axis. As the ship approaches an oil slick, the 2 hulls can be opened by 65 degrees into a V-shaped configuration. This creates an area of over 40 square meters between the hulls for containing the oil-polluted seawater. The oily water is then sucked into the ship's tanks, where the oil is separated out and the water cleaned. Though only 2 of these incredible ships exist, they've already made a huge contribution to the environment. Check out the Dockwise Vanguard from Dutch company Boskalis, an unbelievable ship designed for heavy marine transport. At 270 meters long and 70 meters wide, this gigantic heavy hauler can carry ships weighing up to 110,000 tons. With its submergible bowless deck, the Dockwise Vanguard can lift another ship right out of the water. Using thousands of liters of water as ballast, the Dockwise Vanguard can sink its main deck well below the surface. After the deck reaches the proper depth, the ship to be carried is literally floated into place above the submerged deck. The Vanguard then releases its ballast water, which causes the deck to rise from the water to support its gigantic cargo. Held in place by the buoyancy casings, the ship is carried to its destination. As the Dockwise Vanguard's predecessor, the MV Blue Marlin stood as one of the world's premier heavy-lift ocean vessels. This equally stunning ship actually carried the USS Cole back to port after it was bombed by terrorists. With its level of engineering well beyond that of the Blue Marlin, the capabilities of the Dockwise Vanguard are virtually beyond belief. This is the MS Touranor Planet Solar, the largest solar-powered ship to ever sail the seas. Designed for the Planet Solar Company by LOM Ocean Design and built by German company Nerim Yachtbau, this breathtaking sea vessel was first launched from Monaco in 2010. Measuring 31 meters long and 15 meters wide, its upper surface is covered with 38,000 silicon solar cells. These cells supply power to 6 banks of lithium-ion batteries, which supply environmentally clean electricity for virtually everything on board. They also provide power for the ship's 127 horsepower electric motors, which propels this sun-powered vessel across the waves at 15 knots. In 2012, with a crew led by designer and skipper Rafael Damjan, the MS Touranor Planet Solar became the first solar electric vehicle ever to circumnavigate the globe. This 26,600 nautical mile journey took the ship to some of the world's most iconic destinations. With its incredible record of success, the MS Touranor Planet Solar demonstrates how solar energy can be used to power even our largest machines. Introducing the DDG-1000 USS Zumwalt from the United States Navy, the most technologically advanced surface combat ship in the world. As the first of a class of next-generation multi-mission destroyers, the Zumwalt class is designed to vastly strengthen the U.S. Navy's sea power. Its 2 advanced gun systems can fire long-range projectiles at ranges up to 63 nautical miles, a 3-fold improvement over previous systems. With its state-of-the-art electric propulsion system, wave-piercing hull, and the latest warfighting technology and weaponry available, any potential combatants would be well advised to think twice. The composite materials contained within the Zumwalt's sharply cut superstructure significantly reduce radar cross-section and acoustic output, making detecting it with radar virtually impossible. Conversely, the multifunction radar the Zumwalt can bring to bear is the world's most effective. An integrated power system greatly reduces energy consumption. The design also allows for standard operation with a crew of only 175 sailors. Intended to eventually replace the U.S. Navy's fleet of destroyers, the USS Zumwalt demonstrates the shape of things to come on the high seas. Say, is that half a ship? This is the Ramform Titan from Norwegian company PGS, arguably the most powerful and efficient seismic ship in the world. Along with PGS's other Titan-class vehicles, this unusually shaped ship is used to determine the location of gas and oil deposits. With its huge fuel capacity, the Ramform Titan has the flexibility to sail farther and search longer. In its never-ending quest for energy sources, its towable geostreamer system eliminates ghost signals and produces more precise data than previous seismic arrays. The Ramform Titan has a width of 70 meters at its stern, making it one of the widest ships ever made. Despite the fact that this, somewhat abbreviated vessel has been called the world's ugliest ship by some, its delta-shaped hull provides incredible stability, even in the worst weather conditions. Titan-class ships include a helicopter pad, a high-tech remote workboat, and state-of-the-art engine and control rooms. Crews enjoy spacious and comfortable cabins, lounges, and even a gym area. Along with PGS's other Titan-class ships, the Ramform Titan finds the energy to keep our society moving. Which of these mind-blowing ships impressed you the most? Tell us in the comments section below. Remember, you can now watch Freeze Lists in Spanish on our new channel, Freeze Lists Español. To do so, just click on this link and you'll be directed there. See you next time.